Wow. Oh God, we're live. Damn, that snuck up on me. Okay, so I couldn't even do my little introduction thing I wanted to do. Ow, 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 ow. I want to do my little thing. Oh well, it's a little too late. Well, hello everybody, and thank you for tuning in today. Too bad y'all can't see too much tea up over here, honey. We gotta cover up just a little bit. Well actually I don't think that's sexual if I show a little tea like that. Is that too sexual? Let's put our little guest up and see. Girl, is that a little too sexual for me to show something off like that?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay, just making sure. Okay, so hold on, girl. Let's do this really quickly. Let me do this. Hold on. So, hello, everybody. Thank you for coming in today. Okay, hello. Listen. I got a mixture of shit going on here today. I feel like a sexual gypsy, honey. I'm doing a video today. So that's why I'm all, a little dolled up. I'm not really dolled up. I'm a little dolled up. People be thinking that I be like dolled up and dolled up. Bitch, this is like simple shit, girl. No highlight, no couture, girl. Just a simple little TT, wee, wee, lee, 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 lee. So listen, before I get into this, okay, I wanted to go over very, very quickly, okay, at the blog site, twospiritmystic.blogspot.com, not twospiritmystic, what is that, comma, blogspot.com. And of course, you can email me at 2spiritmystic@gmail.com. But I just want to talk about this very, very quickly before we get into our discussion with our surprise guest, or our guest. Many of you know who she is, honey. Some of you don't. Come on in, yeah. But anyway, so listen, I was a little bit upset today. And I'm not going to really go in because I know that some people are sensitive, and I'm not the type person to stump on people when they're down, but I will let you know if I feel offended or if I feel some type of way. And I think a lot of you need that in your life. Some people are just a little too sensitive because nobody told you, nobody kept the root with you. Everybody walked on eggshells and said, oh, I may not say that, she might get offended. Honey, listen, I was upset, y'all, because we did a group thing called Ritual 33. And this always happened, but I didn't think to this level. Either way, we did Ritual 33 and things were going on. People were having some issues. Some people were not, but some people were. And of course, and I tell people this, when we do these events, okay, you cannot trick me, okay? When we do these events, before I even offer events, I'm doing work, okay? I'm making sure that whatever energy is coming into this group, into this type of environment, that it is conducive, it is working together, it is there, right? I'm making sure that someone who is joining it is not just joining it to be nosy, and for two to piggyback off of everybody else's energy, because we've had that happen before. I told you guys. Somebody was sleeping through the whole process. And I had Spirit show me what's going on. And Spirit showed me, honey, they would wake up, they'll do their thing, whatever they have to do, they'll go back to sleep, wake up. Oh shit, I forgot. Then they'll start doing their thing that we call, hey, what's going on? Oh, nothing. I did my little light today. Girl. So people were not fully participating. And of course, I felt offended by that, because of course, if you're doing a group setting, if you want to do something the way you want to do it in your own time, the way you want to do it, you don't have to join a group for that. If you're wanting to, like, say, Mystic, I want to learn spells and rituals from you, I have that on my blog spot, and you have an opportunity to do that to where you can work at it on your own turn. Don't join an event just to piggyback off of energy or be nosy if you're not going to fully participate. Okay. And that's why I said, if you're not going to fully participate, if you're participating, you could be nosy. But if you're just in it to see what is going on, like I said, it's not going to work for you. And even going into what, like I said, we prepared before we did the work. If you are not fully participating, you're probably not going to get your results collectively. You do your own stuff on your own time, the way you want to do it, you're going to get your results, because the rituals that were given were very, very powerful rituals. But like I said, collectively, what the power of numbers do, you're not going to see that result. And that's just how it's going to be. So like I said, that just kind of got to me, because I'm just like, girl. And even going into like distraction stuff, like Spirit will always give you what you need. Okay. Spirit will always give you what you need, honey. Come on in here. Let's drop that bomb really quickly. Ow! Spirit will, see, I got to work with my little sounds and all that. Ow! Spirit will always give you what you motherfucking need. But sometimes, okay, Spirit will do things to you so you could pay attention. And a lot of people, I told you this, when Saturn and Jupiter and Mars come into the same arena, life is about to change for you all. And that's why we offer the Ritual 33. Life is going to change for you. And all the shady shit you did coming into this, someone is going to get that spirit in them and they're going to get your ass right together. So like I said, you just got to pay attention to anything that happened, anything that happened. Sometimes it takes physical things to happen to get you to pay attention, but you're doing too much. And when you do too much, things happen to you. Okay. You need to focus, relax, focus in on what's important, cut off shit that's not important. Because when shit start going down and shit start working out, and let's say somebody, a good example, you know, when my person spoiled me with that money that day, all of a sudden it's broke bummy bitch lurking in the background of shit. You know what I mean? Like shit go down. That was a distraction to try to stop shit. And of course she was doing shit and it was not working. I'm sure she was doing shit while I was doing my live and it was not working for her because that's just what it is. So like I said, you know, you have to focus on your own shit and let the things that distract or try to distract, let them do what they want to do. Okay. It's about your willpower. It's about your mind. Okay. Also, the next event that we do, we're saying it live here right now. The next event that we do, because we do got more events coming up. One of them, I'm not even going to say yet. Okay. Everybody, I need proof because I think that was my mistake. I think when we did the Ritual 33, my mistake was not showing proof, not visual, not getting on camera, not us doing it collectively on camera. And I should have did that. I think the next class for sure, because I think everyone who joined the next class will be spiritually there. This motherfucker laid underneath my jacket like it's a damn blanket. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna need proof, and I'm telling y'all, see, this is what lays the foundation for me, honey, to know what exactly is going on. Because people be shady, they do. Ow, honey, that's not what it's like. If you want to do your own schedule, you do your own schedule outside. But even going into the group, I said collectively, we're going to do things together. Collectively, you have any questions, you can reach out to me for support. And like I said, there was just a lot going on. And even I was getting messages too about certain things. I said, oh shit, because I was busy doing shit, girl. I was doing readings and stuff and all that good stuff. But of course, I know this. I've been doing this stuff for such a long time. So I can do rituals and do other things and still have the energy because I know what energies to tap into. When I gave out these rituals, I did not give out celestial energies because even going into this too. And this is going to be the TT wee wee dee lee lee dee nee nee, honey. Okay. When you're doing celestial energies or you're doing rituals that require you to pull Saturn energy and Venus energy, it's not just doing the scriptures during those hours or those days. It's about actually pulling that energy within yourself and projecting it into the candle that you're working with. And for those of you who made it to the Ritual 33, you got some teas up on that. It takes a combination of visualization within your mind and physical workings as well as meditation. So even going into the whole lighting the candle, saying your prayer, watching it burn for a few minutes and go about your business, you're still not doing it correctly. So anyway, that's all I want to really talk about, honey. Let's keep moving, honey. You can email me at 28spirit@gmail.com. If there's anything that we ever discussed that you're not really agreeing to, that you want to check a bitch on, because you always can. 28spirit@gmail.com, honey. No tea, no shade. Come on in here, Queen of the Plants. Come on in here. Yes, Julie Joe. Come on in, Shiva. Come on in, Tritonic. Cocoa Jugs. I know that's right, honey. Oh my God. Let me write that down. Oh my God. That is a good one. Where is my... Let me write this down. Tritonic, that is a fucking good one. Let me write this down. I think that's going to be my next film that I do. I haven't really released an adult film like that. I've got little snippets out there, but I'm going to have to do a real good film. I'm thinking like somewhere in the mountains somewhere and, you know, get some Canadians or something to come over here. Maybe somebody from the South America or something. You know, we got a lot of people down there, honey. Hey, y'all, London and stuff. How y'all doing? You ever come over here to America, honey? You let me know. But anyway, come on in here. Ow, come on here, Queen of Plants. Come on in here, Shamika. Yellow Joy. Thank you, honey. Ow, you got your tea. Yes. Come on in here, Third Eye Evis. Come on in here, TC. Ow. Come on in here, bitch. Ow, come on in here. Yes, honey. Come on in here, Lady K. Come on in here. Listen, come on in here, Lachey. Yes, we didn't cover the mouth for you today. we didn't want to cover them out for you today just because we wanted you to be we wanted you to be a little special. Special. We want you to be a little special. Ow! Anyway, so you guys, I have a surprise guest on here today that we're talking about some real shit. You know, you guys have been asking about some shit, and you know, and this person, you know, she can give her own introduction, but I just want to, let me see the TC. TC, you better stop it, TC. So listen, this woman comes from the jungle, honey. And she knows some shit, honey. And I told her, don't share no shit up on here. She could definitely even answer questions you guys may have about what the process is and stuff in other culture. Like she could break all that stuff down. But anyway, so we're calling her, okay, because y'all know her by other names, but we're going to call her Ancestral bruJa, honey. And everybody, please welcome my surprise guest, honey. This is long overdue. Come on in here, girl. Wait a minute, girl. Hold on. Wait, girl. Wait, hold on. We got to get the sound together. Wait. Hold on. Wait a minute, girl. Wait a minute. We might have to do this all over. I forgot, girl. They can't clap for you and shit. There we go.
Hello.
No, that's not loud enough, honey. Wait, no, that's not loud enough. Come on in here, Julie Joey. Ow. Yes, come on in here.
Hello.
Yes, honey. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yes, we're good. We're good. Yes, honey. Yes. Where are you from? And what do you want to share with us today? Give us a little bit of the corona update. Oh my God. What's going on with the corona in your area?
Well, here people is not really taking care of it. They're just not paying much attention, not covering their faces. I just went to pick up some money on Uber, and the guy wasn't covering his mouth or having gloves or anything. I just avoid touching my face or anything.
Just disgusting. And how many cases are down there? Do they have any cases of it?
Well, they have like 90 something, 100 cases. So it's enough for people to start taking care of themselves. But yeah, people here is not really like, yeah, that's nasty.
Well, give us a little bit of background of yourself and tell us a little about who you are and where you coming from. Ow.
Well, I'm 27 years old.
You don't got to give your age.
Well, I am 20 something years old. You can call me T. I am from the Amazonian jungle. We are not going to discuss which country. Just part of the lungs of the in the rainforest of the world.
Come on in here.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much some of my background.
Okay. So are you into magic? Are you a Christian? Are you a Buddhist? What is your spiritual?
My spiritual background is my mom is Italian and my dad is South American. The magic. My family has always done magic, but of course, it's a mixture between the magic that's been practiced in Europe, like the the church magic, mixed with some of the good shit like gods, goddesses. And then you mix that, and then it's like I grew up with my mom, so I was awakened enough to know that she was spelling and doing some rituals with her own culture, and then my grandmas they both were witches.
Oh my God!
It goes back to the jungle.
The jungle magic. Come on in here. So that's what we talk about today. Yes, jungle magic. Come on in here. So listen, So this is the question, okay? This is the question, honey. Let's see what's that. Okay, this is the question. Let's get it because we got to make sure these mugs are in. Come on in here. So, what type of magic is practiced in the jungle, and how does it compare to what you see in North America?
Okay, I don't remember the word, but the ones that made them differ from one another. Jungle magic is more into connecting with your ancestrals, connecting with your spirits, and um, recognizing individuality. So a good example will be like energy is individual energy, and it's not a man or a female or a male or a female energy. So energy is just energy. But one thing in the south or the jungle magic, if you're level enough to cut your soul from your body and what society said is good or right, you are you can reach your potential regardless. You're homosexual, you're female, you're a man, you're heterosexual, you're homosexual, black or race doesn't matter. And we go back to races and homosexuality is a race, um, colorism is a race, cultural background is a race. So no, jungle magic is basic that. It's not basic that. It's more like in order for do great with your magic, you have to become individual. You have to make your own. You have to make your own self. Yeah,
You have to be your own self. You have to express who you are, your individuality.
yeah.
Okay. So
How
so
that's
mimicking others in the sense of, okay, there's a love spell and everybody's doing the everyone won't do the same exact love spell the same way in jungle magic.
okay. One thing in the jungle magic is like you cannot join they call them akerales. So akerales are basically like for some people it's like a celebration of witches. They will call that the Halloween. But in the jungle, that means it's a gathering of witches. So in order for you to become like part of those, like when another witch come to you and tell you, okay, I'm a witch, the only way that someone can recognize another witch is because it doesn't matter what is your age. You have to come out with your own spells and present yourself like in an astral projection way, or you have to you have to let them know that you are spiritual inclined and that you have your own shit together. If that makes sense.
Yes. Yes.
They're not bragging. I am a witch. I know this or that. No, they're really secretive in the way that every every witch has to is or not just a witch because that's a little like mainstream.
Yeah.
But in order for you to be part of something spiritual, you have to be in a certain level. Of course, there's people that hear the okay, I think that's true, I believe in that, but I am not that involved in that. That's not, they're not going to invite you and tell you, oh, I am a witch or this is my spells. You have to own your own magic in jungle magic. You have to bring your own spells. It's not Google magic. There's no Google magic there. There is no like you teach me how to do it. Um, yeah, no, 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 no. It's more like I said before. The jungle is individual magic. Of course, you have the gathering witches, but like I said before, you have to come up with something strong that they are gonna say, okay, this person is a witch. And so, like I said before, it doesn't. It's not. There's nothing like oh, he's a warlock, she's a witch, he's a wizard. No, it's a witch, and with the translation, it will be like brujeria, and the brujeria or los brujos, um, it's not a matter of gender. It's not a
Right.
matter of sexuality.
Right, right. Okay, so even that. So what did because of course jungle magic in South America is closer to African magic than it would be North American magic, okay, being close to African magic. So how do you feel about spiritualists who practice um jungle magic from Africa, but try to say that gays or trans shouldn't do certain workings, or you shouldn't go get work from a trans person or a gay person because their spirits may not work for you because you're straight? Like, what is your view on that based on your practices in the South American jungle?
Well, the character or the ways that the jungle, South American jungle, or the Amazonian jungle differ from the Americas, or like I said before, it is like every soul has potential. In order for you to reach a higher level on magic and be more, because you have to, in like this is something they say, in order for you to achieve your higher power, you have to leave your ego. You have to forget everything that it is part of this universe. So in this universe, let's make an example. In a different universe, the aliens, you don't make you don't know which one is a female and which one is a male.
Yes, yes. Okay,
Because
TC. Do you see TC question? Are you able to answer that?
yeah, is jungle magic like the magic in the Congo, Central Africa? Um, it's like we are alike in the way that we venerate our spirits. But the only difference that I will say is the main focus. We don't call it like because in Africa the main focus of things are creation and
Destruction.
the destruction.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So to us in the jungle, it will be we're more focused on self discovery.
Yes. Yes. Okay. And then Lady K say, how long have you been practicing jungle magic?
Um, and consciously all your life because they're like Colombia, Brazil, and Venezuela. They share this like a river, and they're very united with the craft. So the older ladies, they always, it's like South America will be like Haiti with the voodoo, but in the Amazonian they keep it a secret. So it's not like they're talking about it. So your grandmas, they know a lot of witchcraft. They do rituals on you like every time you don't bring people in your house. They are protective of energy. They do cleanses to you as a kid and protection spells, but you don't know what's going on until you reach your conscience and you become awakened. And that's when I became awake. When I started doing spells, it was like I was 16, I would say.
Yes. Okay. So you practiced in 16 basically. Going into Lady K question. And then yes, with the question that was up there, oh my God. about the jungles. Is it the same, right? Is this the previous question you asked? I'm sorry, we're seeing questions. So
Uh, uh, so the answer to TC will be like we are close to it. We just have different, like let's say, deities. So it will be more like we have our own rituals and everything, but the base of it, like venerating your spirits and venerating the deities. I'm not gonna say which deities we believe in, but it is yeah, it's basically the same.
right, don't you drop that T. Okay. Queen of Plain say, are there different tribes that practice different versions of spirituality? Or are they mostly similar in the jungles?
The way that they are different is like I said before, they practice different magics, and because you have to start making your own spells. You have to start focusing on what are the kind of spells that you manifest quicker. What are the kind of spells that you're good in, or you want to focus on? Like let's make examples. There is the part of the jungles where people go and retire and ask for help for cancer or for so there is like health witchcraft, health magic. There is cursing magic, hexing magic. So that's what I mean. It is like we're the same, but we you have to you have the tribes. Let's say.
There you go. Okay, yeah. So, even going into this too. So basically, all magic is cultural magic. So your tribe would be your family lineage versus I'm gonna Google how to do Wicca and I'm a Wiccan witch. Like your magic would be your lineage, and then you introduce your own energy into it, and then that's your magic. So everybody
Yeah,
does.
yeah. So it is like that. It is like every tribe
Yep.
gives it. It's like you have your. It's like let's say my spirits are my mom, my grandmothers, the ones that they left this realm, and then I can use them to help me out with things because I know that energy. I have felt that energy, and now I am manifesting that energy that they left with me.
Yes.
So that's one focus on our magic, like our venerating our spirits and our ancestors.
Yes. The next question, Tritonic said, would you say that Obia here is close to the jungle magic over here because it is about the individual and self-discovery more than Palo, Voodoo, Santeria, etc. You would say that Obia is close to South American jungle magic than any other religion?
Um, I will say that they have the individuality thing, but when you go to this, it will be like they're venerating someone else's ancestry.
Okay.
Ancestry.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So there's a difference. So a similarity, but there's a major difference is they're venerating someone else's ancestry versus in jungle magic, you're doing your lineage line.
It's like that to me. The closest real magic it will be like yeah like voodoo from
Yeah. Haitian
Haiti.
voodoo. Yes.
Yeah, not
Yes.
not because the thing with that is like yeah they still venerating deities that they are not from these lands, but the good thing with it is like they're very secretive and they're not saying okay I am a voodoo I want you to join my tribe. No, it's like they're very it's not jealous or envious. It's like they're protecting their own energy.
Yes. And see, that's why I think everybody wants to be voodoo so bad because voodoo is so sacred. Haitian voodoo is so sacred. And it's only your lineage line. It's your magic is your magic, and your rituals are only practiced in your bloodline. And even if you went to a Haitian mambo and you say, hey, I want a love spell, each one of them is going to have a different love spell. And that's what I be saying about this American hoodoo shit.
No,
Everybody
like I
say
said
bullshit.
before, like that's why I said about the Haitian magic, the Haitian voodoo. Um, it is like, yeah, first of all, you need to be spiritual inclined. And then they're gonna see if they're gonna see if their spirit, if you're part of that tribe, they're gonna go into your spiritual ancestry and see, okay, you're part, you can be combined with this kind of energy. You don't see when something is real. You don't see, oh, I am part of this race. I don't have anything to do with your blood lineage, and I want to be part of you. The real extent is like, okay, you are not welcome. Our spirits are not, regardless the money that you have, we are not doing spells.
Right. And see
We're not.
you just listen, you just dropped some real good tea right here, girl. Because honey, everybody should have different motherfucking energy. And that's why some people come to me and I tell people I get so pissed off when they be like, Mystic, have you ever heard of Get Your Man Back ritual? And I'm just like, even if I did, I don't perform it the way like other people do. Like magic is individuality. Like no two persons should do the exact same ritual. Everything is done differently. My spirits are not your spirits. So if someone come to us and say, hey, do me a love spell, they're going to get different energy, different feelings because our spirits are not the same. But how is it that these spiritual people in America, how do they find a way to manipulate energy to say we all going to have the same frequency? So to do a reconciliation spell, we're going to use white and pink candles. Like what? And we're going to do it on a Tuesday because that's what Catherine Rodiron said in her book. Like the fuck? Girl, you're not a witch. You're a practitioner, or you're a student. You're not a.
So that's what happened, and that's what happens in the jungle, and that's what happened when I became
Come on in here.
I think I was 13 or 14. It's like of course, every person has guidance from someone else,
Yes.
but like if you have ever seen the TV show Salem, you
Yeah.
have on your own spells. Whatever whatever someone else is, it's like people say sometimes, I have to see to believe. You're not gonna believe in someone else's story if you don't have lived it. So it is like, I'm not gonna, like that's the same with magic. You are not gonna believe in those words the way you are gonna believe in your own self.
You said it. You said it. Yellow Joy said you mentioned that energy is individual. That energy is energy. Do you think understanding that concept is necessary for great spiritual work?
You mentioned, but I mentioned.
Yeah, you got to read it, girl, because you know you
Do
got to
you
read
think? Do you think understanding?
it.
So there is an example about there was someone really spiritual inclined. So there was people that was chasing someone to kill him. This guy wasn't bad, neither good. He crossed around this person, and then these people chasing the person to be killed. Asked this guy, where did he go? The spiritual inclined person said, he didn't pass over here. So, did he lie? No, he didn't lie. Did he get the person killed? He's not a murderer because he wasn't part of killing the other person. So that's what the thing it is like is you do greater things without being involved with what you think is good or bad. So individuality in the spiritual world means like you're being impartial. You're not doing a lie and you are not saying the whole truth because you have to keep things to yourself. So in order to grow, you have to grow for yourself, not
Ooh,
for others.
girl, I'm sorry that had me laughing. Hold on, now that
Well, it's because you have heard the story too many times.
I know you. Okay. Ooh, girl. So yes, you do think that it is the same concept is needed for great spiritual work. Energy is energy, and bring your own individuality into that.
It's like okay, so going deeper, so I can make myself be understood. It
Yeah.
is you cannot judge. You cannot always think of I am more into the light than the dark. I am more into the females than the males. You have to have them both.
You gotta have a balance.
You have to approve both. You cannot stay on the I am just this one. So with individuality, it means like you made two become one. If that makes sense.
Right. TC said, what are the advantages and disadvantages of venerating other cultures' ancestors?
The advantages is like you already know which deity that you know somewhere else what it's good for, what can bring to you faster than another one. The culture there's cultures where these deities they like to be begged for these favors when there's these other cultures that they have deities that they can make your beating quicker if you bring on, let's say, like demons and blood or tricksters. Those so that's the advantage of working with some other deities. The bad thing with that is like sometimes they're not gonna hear you.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait, hold on. You said what?
Sometimes they're not gonna hear your calling.
So is that why a lot of these girls' magic ain't really working, and they gotta act like they're doing some shit because they're not working with their own system?
Yeah, that's what it happens. It is like, yeah, it's not that they're not hearing your calling. It's like they're not responding it because, like I said before, Voodoo people, real Voodoo people knows that these deities don't want to make part of someone's lineage because that blood is not in their blood. They cannot offer a sacrifice good enough for them. So and when I say sacrifices, you have to be smart enough to know what kind of sacrifices I'm talking. I'm not saying blood or yeah, you gotta know to know what I'm talking about.
Come on in here. Ow, you said a lot right there. You said a lot right there, honey. Ow, you said a lot right there. Yellow Joey said, Mitzi Lovers are Hubby Week. Listen, I had to laugh because Julie Joey told me that story. So, you know, you're on the phone, you don't see people's reactions. So when I see her and she's doing that's why I had to laugh because I said, now I'm seeing her do it. Okay. Tommy said, why do jungle spirits sometimes seem so feisty and sexual? Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Woo! Okay. Matter of fact,
you suck.
No, I'm playing. Go ahead.
What? What was the question?
The question was, why do jungle spirits sometimes seem so feisty and sexual?
Well, the jungle. That's what what I thought it was the question. So the thing is like not this is an example. Not the same people that's in the lineage that no, because I was reading another question.
I know, girl. Listen, look at all of the questions on the screen.
Yeah, because it goes up real quick.
It goes up real quick. Yeah, look at the screen, girl.
No, because
Me
It says
too.
we're the jungle spirit descendant from the same bloodline. Yeah, that's and you said Little Merc. So
Yeah,
wait,
so do Little Mercy, and then we're gonna go up to that.
so
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was Little
yeah.
Merc question.
So why do jungle
Oh, the
spirits
Pfizer.
seem so feisty and so sexual?
Okay, why the jungles?
It's on the screen, girl. It's on the screen. Could you see it? Can you
Okay,
see it?
so that question relates to we're in the jungle. We have a lot of waters. Water is in most cases water tends to be sexually arousing. Like when people say, "Oh, seafood give me," it gets people in the
It
mood.
does. It does. Seafood get you horny. It
So
does.
that's when it becomes the sexual relationship.
Yes.
The feisty is it comes to and even though we're individuals ourselves and in the jungle, like I said before, people don't try to share those things. So if I am reading right, it will be like feisty as in you have to be aggressive to get what you want to get.
Yes.
And we have a lot of tricksters in the spirits that they have been using you like that they have been using you telling I am so and so when they were not, and so the thing get confused and that's why it's like you have to hear your calling and know who really is calling you. So there's
Said it.
a lot of tricksting and fooling and fooling because like I said before, it's individual and whatever my experience is, it's not the same for you.
There you go.
So they're not gonna tell you which spell is right, which spell is that. But the sexual part, if the question I got in I am more focused on the sexual thing. Is the waters,
There you go. It's because
waters.
so are you basically what you're saying is that water signs are very sexual signs, water signs.
I wouldn't say that every water sign is sexual, but
She backtracking. You get this type of bomb because she's trying to back it out. She get the slow drop bomb. Go ahead, go
I,
ahead.
no, because like I said before, everything has to size of the coin.
Yes.
So waters has a lot of sexual themes.
Yes.
But like I said before, the sexual thing in water can be super high if you
Yes.
mix something else and you have to do the match in your houses. If you mix it with something else, it's gonna be super high. The water is gonna make you boil.
Oh.
That's this. But yeah, I gotta keep it on. Yeah, every water is sexual.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, girl. Wait a minute. I'm like, girl, she trying to wait a minute. She trying to slow it. No, not really. I mean, they sometimes sexual. They all whores. All the
No,
water.
because I was
They
gonna
all
say
whores.
that you can kind of be like balanced and with your sex, but yeah, it's like every the waters are sexual stuff. About yeah, it's a water deity, and she's the sexual, so since the super sexual. Ochun is really sexual, and Oshun owns the ocean.
There you
So
go. Yes.
yeah, you got your question.
Okay. King of Sheba. He said, were the jungle spirits descended from the same bloodline of people as Oshun, Yimaya, and Yewa?
These ones are it's like say the what is the name of that? Like something about the Madonnas.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay.
I don't
Uh-huh.
remember what is the definition.
Yes.
It's like Jemaya or Shun, they're African lineage, but they're Americas and Caribbean deities.
Yes.
Those are the Madonnas for let's say Kalima. Not,
Yes.
and that's it. Not gonna
Avatars.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Avatars. Yes.
So
Okay.
it's like it's different Jesus Christ. My Jesus Christ is not the one for the people that was before Jesus Christ. So,
Hello. We've been saying that is three Jesus out there. People don't know that. When we say Jesus, they think we talk about the Bible, blonde hair, blue eyed Jesus. Girl, there's three Jesuses out there. Y'all don't know that. Yellow Joy said you talked a little about this already. Do you think it's appropriate or possible to try practicing another culture's magic if that magic's outside of your lineage?
that's a good question. I kind of answered it before. If you have to, there's another part of lineage. Um, you have to own your astral charge and go deep in your. That's what I say. You have to work on yourself. And it goes back to the individuality. That I am some that I am the daughter of my mom doesn't mean we spiritually we are from the same tribe.
Yes. Yes. So you're saying basically there's two different types of lineages. There's the physical,
Yeah,
which is blood, and then the spiritual lineages, which is spiritual ties.
like dropping a tea the nothing that's not too much. You are part of the big. Your soul is older than mine. My soul is from like you can hear your callings, but my calling is always like I feel like I was killed by sand, and when we go in history and when we try to find our lineage, my lineage is Egyptian.
Right. So you're saying what we all been saying that lineage goes deeper than just your current bloodline
The
because
race, the bloodline.
way because your soul is older than you're existing right now. So
Yeah,
that's the whole point. There you go. So there you go. That's why you said you have to listen to your calling because your calling may attract you to the Asian culture. Although you're not Asian now, you can still have it in your
yeah,
bloodline because you've been that in a lifetime 300 years ago. So that's what we've all been saying. People get so, well, you're not really black, so you can't be worshiping black deities. And it's like, but they're having success at it. So how are white folks having more success at venerating African spirits than black Americans are? That should give your answer right there exactly. Are you really African American?
yeah. But that's like I said before. Everybody like we're the whole wide world is a missing pot.
It sure is. Let's get out.
So let's say why if the Filipinos island were why if they were colonized by all these white people from Europe, why the Filipinos are darker than the Japanese? Because just mixing and mixing too many colors, so many cultures, it's always gonna go to the dark color. It's not that we are all part of like I don't want to sound. I want to say my words right. It's like we are not all African because of the color of we have and lineages and bloodlines and all that. They go deeper than just the natural spectrum of what they give us. Like I said before, we have to open ourselves.
It goes deeper than even with your your
Yeah,
characteristics. Because, like I said, a lot of people have white grandmothers and they don't look at you. You look at them, and you go, "Oh, you just look black to me." They have a full white grandmother. So there you go. You said it right. Come on in here, Julie Joey. They're not following rules of their lineage sign. They Disney. I know that's right. Queenie Plant said, "What are some major misconceptions about Amazonian magic?" Uh-oh.
okay, what the misconceptions about Amazonian magic is like the question that Little Mer said, feisty and sexual. Some of the biggest magic that they practice there is self-discovery. I'm not gonna go in which ritual,
Right.
but
Right. We're not dropping no T's on that.
if you yeah if you dig enough, if you dig good enough,
You
they
can get it. Yep.
are famous for you going and doing rituals that they're gonna show you your present, your past, and your future,
Yes.
and
Yes.
then health. They focus on the real focus and Amazonian magic is venerating these temples so they
Okay.
work inside.
Okay, and that's why everything down there is very natural and raw, like Central America to Southern. It's oh, you want to heal your liver, you need to get some guanabana. You want to heal some blah blah blah, get some washaka. You want to open up your brain to get the oxygen flowing, get this. Yeah.
Yeah, because we have been given everything to survive in this world. We just don't use it, or we're
Yeah.
very.
Yes. So you would say the misconceptions of the Amazonian magic is bad energy, maybe, or too much sexual energy, or what would it be?
Oh yeah, it won't be that we're just sexual and feisty.
Little
Yeah,
Mercy, some of those Brazilian bodybuilders down there.
I
You
mean that
know,
we're just
wow, come
that.
on in here.
The misconception is thinking that we're just that.
Yeah.
The misconception would be like thinking that we're just one way around.
TC said, weren't there water spirits before jungle spirits?
What? Well, when the water spirits before the jungle spirits? Yes, the jungle is water.
There you go. Come on in here. Ow. We educate people today. Come on in here, TC. Okay, I'm a water sign. Wow, it's so true. Sexuality. Get to know. Oh, she know it because I was just going to say right now, honey. I wasn't going to throw you under the bus, honey, but we're going to do it today. TC.
Yeah.
Lachey, you know, she's really Christian-y. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. But we all know, honey, she be sitting there playing never now and then with some things, honey. You know, she be probably sitting there watching these movies and stuff like, ooh, we'll take a shit.
That's another thing. It is like
She
not,
probably
not every sexual craving needs to be filled with another person.
With the action, right.
Well,
Right. And we all know that, you know, she probably think about sex 5.6 times.
give me a second. I need.
Okay, go ahead. We'll give you a second. Listen, we already knew this. TC. Excuse me, Lachey. I wasn't going to say nothing, but I'm glad you showed your own panties because, listen, we know this. We know how you Pisces are. We know you Pisces are very sexual and just, you know, I'm gonna try to be a good girl. You can't. Yemaya is the mother of whores, you know, and there's no disrespect. Yemaya is not upset at that, honey. She's not upset at that. She's the queen of whores. You know, Oshun comes after that, you know, so it is what it is, girl. You know, we thank you for sharing that with us, though. We thank you for sharing that with us. We really do. Yeah. Yeah. We thank you for sharing that with us. It's amazing. Yeah. We thank you, though, because we knew you were a whore from the beginning anyway.
You suck.
That's right. Maybe you don't suck enough. Anyway, no, fine. You're an air sign and you love sex. Listen, you might have some water in your chart, though, Lady K. Ow, come on in here. And if you're a Gemini, Oshun is with you, so you already gonna love sex, honey. Ow, come on in here. Can't nobody tell me shit about that. Oshun loves. She loves to venerate some tea. Ow, sexual healing. Come on, Oshun. How you doing? Okay, she back. You back?
Yes, I am.
Yes, honey. Ow. We were just having a discussion about water signs being freaky. And Lady K said that she's an air sign and she loves sex. And I said, honey, you could definitely have some water there. Ow, shit. Come on in here. Ow.
No, like I said before, it is like it's the variation with the water.
Yes.
It's like,
Yes. Come on in here. Come on in here, King of Sheba. TC said her soul is older than her mother. So you right about that. Yeah, your mama's probably a little baby. We know we know some tea. Come on, TC. We know. Ow. Metatron. What you know about Metatron? Girl, bye. What you know about Metatron, TC? Ow. Okay, I feel kindred spirits to ancient Greece. You do, because you know who's with you. You got a masculine ancient Greco-Roman with you. Ow. Okay, King of Sheba said, Mystic, there was a tribe in Tamari, or what we call Egypt. And, what you know about Tamir Hashni? You know what I'm talking about, Joey. I think I found the tribe that I'm a part of, and it sounds just like my name. I know that's right, honey. What is it called? Share it with us. Shouting
But
along.
that would be like dropping too many things for the lurkers.
Yeah, for the lurkers. Let's
But
drop.
just like I said before, this go back to when you're a witch, you know things. My mom, she gave me one name that it was really big. It was for someone with real power in Egypt. And later I never like, why would you name me with someone in Egypt? Yeah, I'm not gonna say who.
God, don't you do it. And that's why I purposely told Julie, or Ancestral bruJa, excuse me. I told her don't put too much stuff on here, because then you're going to see new attitude on the lurkers pages. Now all of a sudden they're going to start talking about shit that you've never heard them talk about. Like, oh, I just found out, you guys, that I'm connected to Brazil, and I found out my great grandmother's Venezuelan, and I knew it because Pombagira was calling me out, and I did my research, and now I do Amazonian magic. No, girl, we ain't doing that.
Oh, not just that. I just said it because people is really trying to steal like African culture.
Yes.
And Africa, it's not just Nigeria, Uganda. Africa is Egypt, Morocco, like a lot of countries.
Yes, Morocco. Ooh. If you're Moroccan, give me a call. Ow. I know that's like, come on here, Jay. Yes, King of Sheba. Ow. Maybe I've always liked to shoot because I'm sport. I know that's right. Ow. Okay. Lachey, you need some help with your sexual energy. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ow. Wait a minute. Woo, wait a minute. Woo. Woo, girl. Wait a minute. Woo! Shit! That bomb was still going. God, wait a minute. Oh shit! Shit! Lachey said, "Nice try."
It's why you fail.
Oh shit, TC. Oh my God. Let's see. Queen of Plant said, is there a variation of astrology in the Amazons? Oh my God. Is there a difference in Amazons?
Of course, astrology has been one of the youngest, not youngest. Like astrology has been one of the first ways of guidance and revelation.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we use astrology. It's just like our ancestors like Mayans and Incas, and they created their own variation of how to venerate the astrology. And so we use different ways of conjure with astrology.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at TC's comments and stuff. She said, "You change your heart and for a mystic." Yes. Okay. So listen. What would you like to say about Amazon magic that maybe a lot of people are not aware of? Maybe give any tea. Maybe you want to give out one little secret, or what would you want to say?
I'm gonna say that what they even though they're not as focused on money, they are always being focused on the right thing, and that's health. So this magic, yeah, this magic that they work is that they keep focusing on it works because look, the North America focus on money magic, and look the hell we are now.
Ow! Ow! Hello!
So
What?
that's the thing I'm gonna say.
Uh,
Go and start digging on health magic.
and watch how this country heals versus money. And now, bitch, money can't even buy you no damn facial mask. It won't even buy you vaccination for corona. Right? Come on now. What about you? And I was talking to a I won't say his name, but I was talking to a spiritual person in person like a couple days ago, and he mentioned that. He said money is because so many people are focused on it, it's starting to sour up situations. And I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? I was thinking about that, but now I'm thinking about it. It's so true. It's so true in this country, America. Like even going to stimulus check, like we're getting $1,200 freaking. Well, there's countries where they're paying their people's rent for 3 or 6 months. They're giving them free health care. They're doing other shit. But in America, it's well, let's give them $1,200 and it's their own tax money. That's why I said, bitch, whatever is due to happen to America, it's about time it happened. And the worst that things that can happen, bitch, is that we're gonna die. But guess what? It's a restart. I said it, bitch. It's a restart. It's a
Yeah,
restart.
no, and the thing it is like this. There's little countries there in the Amazon, and not even combined with all the cases there, they can be higher than the ones here.
Yes, yes. And you know,
And
too,
it is not that there is more people here.
no, no. And
That would be
and you know what? That's probably why the celebrities got the corona first. Like it became big with celebrities first. Remember that? All the celebrities with
yeah.
all this money, now they're panicking. Oh shit, I don't got the vaccine. What am I gonna do? And then the broke people, girl, what we doing? We're not panicking. We're not, oh my God, corona. Girl, we're gonna be okay. Okay.
So yeah, I am not gonna share spells and I hope that this conversation we're having is like opening eyes. And I am not saying you have to go and do jungle magic.
Right.
To go and dig and find jungle spells and it's just like the jungle magic is more like it's more eye opening instead of the magic in the rest of Americas because we are South America, Central America, and North America. We are all one America.
That's right. We're all American. That's right. But see, look at the way that America's shaped though. America is the only country that's sideways. Have you noticed that? It's the only country in the Americas that's sideways. What other country that you could tell me off the top of your mind that's sideways? Everything else is elongated. Everything else. Even like Mexico going like a long, goes in a little long slant. Okay, you go Belize and stuff, okay, but we're talking about like an actual North America, Central America. Belize is Central America, right? South America is a continent. North America is a fucking continent. We're the only fucking continent that's fucking sideways
Oh, one thing that I wanted to add.
in the Americas because we're crooked.
What is the closest? What is the closest place or connection? Um, to the original times to the Africa to the motherland is South America. You go and compare the shapes, and they're similar, and they have kind of the same energy, the same forest.
They went there first. Everything went there first. Yeah.
So it's kind of the same benefits for
Yeah.
they have.
Yeah. Little more. Tritonic said, "What is your opinion about the hallucinogen plants and healers of the jungle?"
Oh, that's one. That's one that has been done everywhere. Here with the Native Americans, that's more like Native American magic, like
Okay.
like the ritual of guidance.
Do you believe in the? Do you believe people should take them? I think that's what he's asking. Do you believe in people using them? Do you think they're effective?
Oh, I don't. There's people. That's that instead of, how can I say? It depends on the use that you're giving it. If you're using these hallucination things to reset someone else's mind, like a psychologically way, if you that will be okay. But I seen people doing this like saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go and check my past and my future that way." I don't think that's the right thing to do.
Bam. Okay. Yep. That's what he was asking. So you're thinking it should be used for current life situations, resetting your mind, healing yourself, but not used to do travels to say, "Oh my
No.
God, what's going on in my past life?"
Well, I don't think people is gonna get too much out of it, but so mostly the ways to see your future, past, and present that we use is with water. I'm not gonna go into the rituals, but that's a cool enough clue.
See,
The water.
because we had this conversation because people were saying that you had to like smoke weed or you had to take shrooms or you had to take DMT in order to go into other realms and stuff. And I'm just like, I think that's some westernized
But
stuff
that's more like I said before, that's hallucination. Hallucination doesn't guarantee that that's real.
and controlling, right? That's a controlling
Yeah.
aspect. Like,
One thing. That's another thing. They guide you when you are strong enough in your magic. They tell you you have to protect yourself and and have a guided mechanism. When you are high or when you're drunk, you can be manipulated by others. So you can be beat up, or you can be seduced, or you can yeah. When you are under any substance,
I'm
when you are
laughing,
under substance, I
I'm
don't think.
laughing at Tritonic. Tritonic said Italy shaped like a boot. Does that? Louisiana is too. Um, yes, you're right. Because there's even breathing exercises that you can do with water or water meditations. Because if you know about, see, that's why I get a look. Do you know who Bobby Hemmett is and Phil Valentine and stuff is? Do you know who those people are?
No.
Okay, good. You don't need to. There's no tea, no shade there because one of them had a stroke and the other one looked like his body is on his way of having one. And there's no cut in there, but I'm just saying, don't play with spirit because spirit will get your ass right together. But anyway, there's ancient practices from Egypt, and that's why I get so. I just feel so crazy when people are like, I know about ancient Egyptian, I know about Cometian. They're so focused on these names, but it's like, so why are you promoting the smoking of marijuana to reach spiritual enlightenment when there's water exercise that you do with combination of meditation that will get you there? That you don't have to do that. There's different breathing techniques, which we actually introduced in the activation of Hecate. There's many breathing techniques that will raise your spiritual energy up without you popping pills and shit, and also to alleviate your stress. When you feel tensed and there's exercise. You close your eyes and you get yourself there, and bam, 30 seconds, you're like, "Ooh, okay, I have no anxiety. Oh, my anxiety is gone. Oh my God."
So does that count like the book? So I was gonna say, if they have a relationship with each other, it's like Africa and South America, they have a similar structure, and they both have a lot of waters. Water is reflection. Water is a mirror. Water is like it's a, yeah, and like I said before, not into giving too many teeth. But if Louisiana has the same shape and has all the waters have a relationship, well, it might be interesting to find out if they have a real strong relation.
Right. TC said, are sigils part of jungle magic rituals?
It depends because some people confuse sigils with spellbounds.
Oh, wait. Say that again. And can you clarify what that is?
On a spellbound is well, what we call spellbounds is like they're symbols that you made to close and protect something from coming in or coming out.
Okay, come on in here.
There is a spellbounds that look like symbols, so that's what I mean. It is like,
And then sigils are what?
and sigils are just like even though Egypt has some of them. It's just like a description of how to find something, where the location is, or or um or the way, or they telling a prophecy.
Hello.
And they're not magic. They're just a way of a hidden communication. And South America has had many like cultures and different like tribes, so they created their own way to put a map on, or to say, to spread a message, but only that tribe could see what this or know what the sigil meant. But yeah, sigil doesn't mean it's not magic.
And see, that's how we know, once again, the real spiritual people from people who just copy what they read or what they were told, because you just said it. Spellbounding, which we go over activation of Hecate, I give them example of a difference between a spellbound, aka seal, and a sigil. It's
Yeah, seal.
different things. And we talk about that in activation of Hecate because people think it's the same thing, like, oh, I do sigil magic. And it's like, sigil magic is not putting symbols on a fucking candle and lighting it. Like, you're sending something out there that only certain energies know about. If you can Google the sigil, okay, if you can Google the sigil, it's more than likely not a sigil.
Yeah, it's like the a drawing, a bad drawing of a cow from a 5 years old kid can be a seal. Uh, Spellbound or yeah, yes, it's not, magic is not, it's not the, that's yeah.
And that's why I think we're going to culture appropriation too. You have a lot of Wiccans and pagans and stuff, and I'm not going in on them because I'm friends with some of them, but they'll do that. They'll pass, sigils as if everyone has to use the exact same sigil. And once again, it goes into your own magic and the magic of your tribe. Only your tribe and only you know what that sigil means. It's not for everybody to say, what is a sigil for love? And then all of a sudden I draw a sigil for you. This is a sigil for love. Because then what's going to happen is you're going to use my sigil, and guess what's going to happen? You're giving my spirit's energy because that's my sigil.
I'm not gonna go deep in it, but there's one like the Jew star, the David star.
Yes. Wait, we got to say a disclaimer.
We're gonna finish it.
Wait. We got to apologize because you said the Jew star, and some people might be offended by that. So we gotta apologize and say.
Oh, I apologize for if it came wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know the like, I gotta go back. So I speak more than 3 languages. So sometimes the way that some of other languages go, we don't translate words.
Right. I just want to clarify that because some people might say, "Oh my God, I'm a Jewish," and I don't appreciate her. I don't appreciate her saying Jew to me because I'm Jewish. So. Yeah.
Okay. So is the David star? Make sense?
Yeah, Star of David. Yes.
Okay. The Star of David.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. Tritonic. Tritonic said, "What are some scary spirit?" Oh wait, you're gonna go into the. I'm sorry, the Star of David. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So no, I was just gonna say that there is some people that keep using that like it is the daily bread for my.
Yes, yes.
I just leave it there,
Like, okay, girl, it's really gonna work for
like. Do
you.
you know the meaning?
Right. I mean, people don't even know the meaning of blessing. Like people say, I'm blessed, and I'm like, but what blood was shed for that? Blessing is shedding of blood. So what? How are you blessed if you shed no blood? Like you can't be blessed being a bummy lazy bitch. There's no such thing as that. You're blessed and you're basic and you're bum. Like it doesn't work that way, girl. You have to shed. That's why when you work hard, you're sweating. You probably cut your hand. You probably got your back hurting. Like something popped, honey. You got your blessings from that. But little
Oh,
Mar-
I'm sorry. No, because I know there is the Jewish people is from it's not Jerusalem, and that's why I said the Jew because I used to think that Jewish was from Jerusalem, and,
oh,
and the other people that had the same religion was Jew.
oh, okay, okay. So okay. Well, we just want to clarify that because they'll probably think you're coming for them.
Oh,
We're in 2020. People are a little sensitive, especially if they're in quarantine now. So they really might try to say, "Bitch, how dare you?" And how about if I call you a trans? That don't bother me, honey.
I was
Trans,
trying.
right? Look, Tritonic said, "What are some scary spirits or stories that you can share?" Ooh,
The biggest and the scariest spirit that you can see is yourself.
oh,
There is a ritual that we witches do, and you have to. It's about looking at your reflection. And it's the ugliest shit you can. The people that has done it, we can tell you it's the ugliest and the scariest thing you will ever see.
we we say that. I've said that on here. The spirit of somebody is really scary. If you look at your spiritual self, you will get so freaked out, and it's worse than these scary movies. Like maybe like Jason, Freddy Krueger. Like that's not creepy. That's just nastiness. But if you saw yourself spiritually, you will probably be like, and a lot of these people too, like celebrities, I think they've done rituals to do that. That's why they don't like mirrors. For real. I think they've done it so much that they're freaked out to where they're like, if I look in a mirror, I'm gonna see who I really am. And they're afraid of that. So that's why they'll be like, cover the mirrors. No mirrors in my dressing room. Some of them do that. We won't say no names, but they're really freaked out with mirrors because they've
And
done it.
it doesn't mean it doesn't mean the reflection you're seeing because it's ugly
You're
or
bad, right? It's just scary.
that you're a bad person or it's scary to see your reflection, your real reflection.
Right. Not what we have.
But if the question was more like a scary fairy tales or what is the name where a country has let's say Bloody Mary. What
Yeah.
is
Fables, myths, and fairy tales.
okay? So one of the obvious one it will be the representation of Yemaya that she will but her name is not Yemaya in folklore. And she will tease men and when they're in the forest or close to the lakes, and she'll make them see her as oh she's gorgeous, but then when she get him, uh, it becomes something scary.
Like Norman, like Norman when in that skit that Norman did when Norman what Norman I won't say that, but remember that skit that you sent me that Norman was dolled up and he's like, "Hey baby, what?" And then bitch the next day came and he was like, "You don't remember that skit you sent me, bitch?"
Kinda.
Ah,
Kinda.
okay. What's the scary story that you've experienced?
Okay, the scariest thing that I experienced was I was 14 turning 15 and I got into elemental magic, elements magic, water, fire. And for some reason I always been into water. So I went to to myself. I lay down naked and I was doing my ritual. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted the water to. If you ever see movies like controlling an element, I just wanted to make it rain. I just wanted to make it rain for someone to stay there in the house. And instead of raining, if you ever seen that movie, what is it? It's not The Witcher, The Witch Hunter, something like that, where when this little dumb witch, she's holding some materials that they conjure elements to, and they're in a plane, and the plane start like going the storm and the elements start going really hard because they're put together.
Yes. Okay.
So it happens something like this, but thunders, and these were like really close. So the thing is, yeah, that's the scary story I had. Like I almost killed myself.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that would be the scariest story and the scariest spirit or whatever. Yeah, it
Don't
will.
don't don't play with it.
Yeah, no.
Don't play with it, honey. Let's see. Life is one big communication, miscommunication. Come on in here. Those people need to grow a pair. A pair of what?
Oh,
I am the original Jew. I didn't mind. Okay. Okay, Jew. Hey, Jew girl. Yes, honey. I
all
bet
because I said that my the way that I speak, and I
I
don't want.
bet you do. I bet you oh my God, you do. What happens if they only said you to certain people and nobody else? You know what I mean? So they were never mind. Y'all not gonna get it. I'm a Jew, no shade, but I love that you are proud of your people, TC.
No, it's like if I call someone an N word, it's gonna feel bad. But if
Yeah,
call him, but if I call him an African, a real African is gonna be like, oh no, that's not African. So that's why
yeah.
I said that word, trying to respect the ones that they.
Which one? TC said that the heart chakra sigil. Somebody just started David. Which heart chakra sigil? Are you talking about the Rachis? Or are you talking about one on Google? Come on in here. Ow. Okay. Let's see. With the Vin Diesel, I saw that. Oh, it's called Folklore. Wait, Vin Diesel's in that movie that you're talking about?
Yeah, his in the movie where the little witch is mixing the element.
Oh, let me look this movie up, honey. Because you know I love me a Vin Diesel, honey. I dated a guy that looked just like him.
So I was not missing
He
the
was black,
element.
Chinese, and Italian.
I just like someone gave me the because I was part of a coven, kind of, and
You don't mind if I take a little bite, do you?
they no, that's okay. They shared these spells with me, and they didn't tell me, oh girl, you have to be smart, you have to do it your own way, and you have to protect yourself and all this and all that. No, I went thinking that I was strong enough and that I had the right way to do it. And
This
that's
is this is Chipotle. Because they're gonna ask what I'm eating. I'm eating Chipotle. Um, oh my god, I'm gonna have to look that up. The Last Witch Hunter.
oh that one, yeah.
I know what you mean, Mystic. What if it called all top tier people you? I know that's right. Jew. You know, Jew. Let's see. Oh, Lachey said because you do jungle magic, is it similar to Africa magic? I think we already said that, but you can clarify it again. Is it similar to Africa magic? And how, if it's not, how is it different? So she's saying is South America jungle magic similar to African magic? If so, what is the similarity? If not, what's the difference?
Like I said before, it's close in the way that it's more about ancestry lineage. Or yeah, venerating your spirits.
Mm.
And, but the difference is it will be like we don't have the same deities. we don't have the same. Yeah, we cannot be just calling. I'm gonna call. Oh yeah, and things like that. Like I don't know. Yeah, we don't venerate African.
Oh,
One thing that we do very similar is like there is some deities that they love these different sounds. So we use kind of the same. We use kind of the same instrument.
yes, yes. So,
We are a variation. We are a variation of of African magic.
there you go.
Yeah,
And you're also saying that jungle magic is using natural raw energy. So natural elements. You're not buying candle wax at the store and then performing jungle rituals. You're going looking for twigs, mint together your own little mud, doing your
we're
little.
making our own little candles and and not
And
to
that's
share,
power path.
there's still my people that goes to the candles. Candle is something that you buy everywhere, but yeah, we use a lot of raw.
I'm laughing a
to-
little. um, yes. Okay. So, what do you think about people that do spiritual work? And I guess this would be the last question, unless you want something else to say. You have something else to say. What do you think about people who use candles out in public and leave their shit there, or throw their candles in the ocean, or throw their
like
jars?
like I said before in the beginning of the I think in the beginning of the video. You cannot okay, it's like expose your altars, expose your magic, expose yourself. It's not because you don't know your shit, or it's not because you want to be selfish. It's more like energy cannot be mixed with all type of energies. So putting candles outside of a place where you don't know where it's gonna be or who's gonna be around it is gonna leave a space for the bad juju to come and have a close contact with her, where you're done. So it's like stupid people that say, "Oh, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna do an entierro, or I'm gonna go to a graveyard and leave this." Oh, and leave this there or to the ocean and things like that. It's like then you're gonna be mixing up your work with all these other energies. So your work is not gonna be focused in something that in general, and you are not gonna have enough protection work to protect your work.
So you would say what differentiates oh, excuse me, jungle magic from, let's say, the magic practice in the North American sector is jungle magic is really about secrecy.
Yeah.
Secrecy, and they're big on secrecy.
But it's not about that they want to be a secret. It's more like they don't want you to be part of something that you are not part of.
There you go. There you go. Okay. Okay. Oh, she's gonna have a cig. Not on this camera, you're not.
Just kind
Not on this camera, you're not. We're not promoting that.
I know.
We're not promoting that junk, bitch. No, we're not. No, man. Yes, natural. Could you imagine that, Lachey? Doing a ritual like the Peruvians. There's a ritual down there in Peru that they do where they dig a hole and then you get there and they put like hot rocks that have been sitting in the sun all day, the hot ass sun. They put it in the ground. They put big old banana leaves on the rock and then they lay a layer of mud on it. You lay down, then they put mud over you and then it's pull everything out of your body. It cleanses your aura and all that. Like, could you imagine being a part of that? Oh, Quinn Plank said, and this could be the last question: would ancient American civilization tribes participate in human sacrifice and other sacrifices? What is your opinion? It's always that damn brown rice from fucking Chipotle. What is your opinion on that? Are those spirits running in different ways now?
Like you said before, blessings are bleedings.
Yes.
So the sacrifice has always been like part of magic. You have to give to receive. You cannot bring something strongly good if you're not going to give something big enough. The thing with the sacrifices nowadays and the way they venerate it this way is one-sided, I would say.
Nowadays, it's one-sided.
Because before, the way our civilizations did it, it was more like, how can I say it? Now it's like the way that the sacrifice work in America are you sacrificing your own flesh or you sacrificing like, let's say, this make an example. There's congregations in America where in order to get something you have to give on your the biggest dream you ever had. So there is different the sacrifice rituals have become different. Like they have made their own definition of the sacrifices that they used to do. So, like I said before, it's like a broken telephone. In United States, it's like watered down magic. I always call it like that.
Yes.
A lot of people that knows their craft and they are really blessed with impressive gifts. But in the general, in a big mass, there is a lot of misconception and misuse of magic and foolery. It's become like a Main Street thing.
Yes. And just to add on to that, because we were talking about blessings before and people don't understand it. So in Greek, blessing, like to be praised or blessing received, is eulogia, like eulogy. Like you're basically speaking your last words of someone, right? And then also going into where it originally come from, it comes from the word bledchin, bled sung, or bled led. Okay, so you have to let something bleed out in order to fully be blessed. That's why the ancient cultures did blood sacrifices. Now, the blood sacrifices were not, slandering someone else, but even going into abortions and stuff. This is why I'm against abortions. And Ancestral may not be against it, but that's why I'm kind of against it, because the practice of abortions back in the day were you aborted your child as an offering to the gods so you can get blessed for the rest of your children, so the rest of your children could be healthy and alive and thriving. So you have people out here aborting babies just to do so. That's where the problem is at. You're not doing it for the religious aspect of it. You're doing it because you're nasty to close your motherfucking legs and you want, let me just stop. And so that's
the other thing. The other thing.
That's where it's coming out for me.
That's another misconception about that one. It's not just like the deities and the Greek goddess, and they want you to offer human flesh, but they want something that's how can I say it? Someone that's 3 months pregnant or that the baby hasn't developed is not a sacrifice.
Well, in some practice they did that though, because that was a way of cleansing out and making room for new. So in their mind, it was, let's clean this out to make way for the new ones that will come.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So in their mind, that's what their practices were.
I was thinking that these goddess or deities are taking fetal. What is the name of something that's not developed?
a fetus, but of course not, because then a lot of Black American women, and not throwing anybody on the bus, they would have more blessings than they would curses, because a lot of them have done abortion.
If
Not
you
that
see
man.
if you
I'm
see
talking about women.
that American Horror Story show, there is one good definition of a real sacrifice. It's like this deity, he killed the baby when he's already born.
Yes.
He
Yes.
doesn't bless her with the kid inside her and kill the baby inside her.
Yes, yes, you said that. But that was the practice. And so that's why, like I said, we did that for that purpose. Now they've borrowed that as a culture appropriation, right? Because these cultures did that. Now it's, oh, you can abort your child if you want to. And I'm just like, but that was like not really the process for women who were godly or people who were godlike. That was
But
for heathens and hoodlums and people who thought they were offering a sacrifice up to God to give them what they wanted. It wasn't because I don't want this baby, let's get rid of it. Like that's not why they were aborting. And so, like I
yeah,
said, that's where my issue go with that because that's culturally appropriating to me.
yeah, but that's
Use a
that.
condom.
But
You
that's
better
why
look as long as you have a baby. You can get no HIV or no AIDS, honey.
I said it before with
I
the
said it. I'm not taking it back.
they have used a lot of original rituals and change them because like I said before, the original the in some parts of Africa, the original they were sacrificing the baby inside. It was the way that they gave up. They give they said, okay, we're the sacrifice we're gonna do is like,
Put that on me.
oh, we're it's not having a baby for 10 years. So that's why they had to give that abortion because they knew that the newborn the promise or the blessing was like the blessing are gonna come in 10 years. So we're gonna give it space or we're gonna have that. Uh, we're not gonna bless if we have the baby now.
You know, and that's that trickster spirit. So we were talking about that earlier, how trickster spirits will come in and have you thinking that they're giving you shit, and then once you get it, whoop!
Yeah.
And that's what I think happened. I think the trickster spirits fooled people into thinking you're 3 months pregnant, give us that baby and we'll bless you. So they said, okay. So we're giving all these damn abortions. And then they were thinking they were going to get blessed, but instead they start getting children, but then they're being single mothers. They started having children, a house, a happy life. And then a year later, 5 years later, 10 years later, they had a divorce. Like crazy shit happened. That was that trickster spirit. So you're definitely right about that. But that was the practice. That's why I'm saying
another story that I can share. It was with a trickster, but it wasn't me. It was this lady. She did. It's not watered down, but we have some of same tools that African magic gave us. So she did this. I'm gonna call it like that, but you get the point. So she made a toy. It's not a toy, but she made it, and she made this altar to this deity. But this deity was a trickster, and she kept giving him and the alcohol and the food and the offerings and all that. And she kept asking, "Okay, give me the lottery." And he will always give her these gifts, but little tiny gifts. And she'll be like, okay, he blessed me, but he wouldn't bless, really bless, but he will keep you thinking that she was blessed. He will do things to make her think that she was blessed. And when she broke the altar and went and burned the whole thing, girl, can you believe that the altar? This is true story. It might sound mainstream. The altar will create itself, and you will go and she will have the altar there. I'm talking real stories. The altar would appear by itself, and she was burning the whole shit, girl. So. Mm-mm.
Well, I believe that because I think anything with power cannot be destroyed. with real power. Because even going into like Ouija boards and stuff, people like my own story. My family loved playing Ouija boards. They love playing with voice, da 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 da. Because spirituality have always been in our family. Like we're very superstitious. And we bought a Ouija board. I remember we moved into this house. It was so ghetto. It was ghetto and it was so haunted, y'all. Like for real. And I would see shit. And I said, oh my God, I saw something. They were like, bitch, you're crazy. You're psycho. El retardo. And then sure enough, everybody started having experiences where they would see little figures running by and you'll hear people banging on the closet. So I remember one time I fell asleep and I had an out-of-body experience. And I said, oh my God, I saw some spirits. I saw a baby folded in the closet. Anyway, it was confirmed that people were murdered there. The baby was folded in the closet. They found the baby folded in the closet shelving with a sheet, and the parents were buried in the backyard. And that's why people would be scared to come to our fucking house. But we had cousins that came from Washington, and we played with the Ouija board. Well, the dots did. And the lights went out. And I said, oh my God, shit's about to start. Things happen. My stepdad, he threw the board away, girl. My stepdad was a garbage man. He threw it away. We threw the shit in the back of his truck. It smished the motherfucker. Guess what? We packed everything up because we were moving. Everything was sealed up, so nobody could have opened the box and put the motherfucker in there. Guess what? We moved to the location we were going to. We started unpacking all the big boxes, da-da-da-da-da. By the time we got down to the other box, guess what was in the motherfucking box? The fucking Ouija board. So the first thing my mom said was, who the fuck brought this shit back in my house? And we were like, Mama, that was stored in the back of the truck. So of course my stepdad come in. What happened? What the fuck is this? So my stepdad's like, oh yeah, somebody's playing games. But we're like, wait, how's that possible? Because we're like, bitch, the shit was thrown in the back. The box was sealed up. So you cannot get rid of a Ouija board because it's especially if you play with it. So I believe that of it coming back because anything with power you can't destroy. Look at shit that I've lost shit, honey, and like crystals and shit. And girl, it made its way back.
Yeah, no, Little Mer says something about, I still remember the jungle magic of putting mice and frogs inside of people. There's some real things there, and there's.
I want to put a frog in me right now. I got the frog. I got the frog game right here. I'm about ready to put a frog in me right now, honey.
But that's the cursing things that they
do it right on Instagram.
The mice and spiders, they use them for a spy, and we keep lurking.
The mice and the spy and the frogs like to lurk to see what's going on.
Yeah,
they like to lurk.
I see people taking the puking and worms and all this, but the frog is different.
It's sad. It's really sad. I know some people, and I just want to say that's my disclaimer. I know some people are put in situations where, but I think this comes into responsibility too. People are put in situations where they get pregnant unexpectedly. And of course, having the child, they would have to give the child up or they would have to suffer. But at the flip side to all that, unless you were raped, you still have the option to use protection or not have sex at all. And because you let your demons come in and say, do it, now all of a sudden, bitch, your life got fucked up. And you should have to live with that. And like I said, now some people, you know, they live with that guilt because I've worked with people who have anxiety or trauma because they had to abort their baby and they feel bad for it. And they should not, because you did it. And now you have to live it. And that goes into responsibility too. You did it. You have to own up to what you did and you keep it moving. That whole...
It's different when you are obligated to do something.
Right.
But for sport.
Right.
Like I said, it's different from saying, okay, this person, she's just been a thought and so she's taking the risk.
Right.
That's
so
why
that's
she's
why
getting into.
I don't feel sorry for people who get into that aborted situations. I don't. Because, bitch, a lot of people would love to have your child. Have your child full term. A lot of people love to have children. There's a lot of people out there that have tried to adopt and they could not because they were single parents, whatever the case may be. But like I said, a lot of people love to have children and people can have them and they're just, I don't want it. Cut me open. And little do they know that fucks up your body. You know, later on you could develop cervical cancer and uterine cancer and cyst down there because they stab that shit and they suck that shit. Come on now. That's like fucking big dicks too. Not cutting in, but cutting in. You got a little 4-inch vaginal canal and you taking a big 12-inch horse dick, girl, eventually that's going to create scar tissue. And now you're like, oh my God, girl, I got cervical cancer. Oh my God, girl, my walls are weak. Yeah, bitch, you're taking that big ass horse dick. You don't need that shit to feel no damn pleasure. As we talked about before, the littler dicks give you more pleasure than the big ones. Not too little though. But the small to medium sized ones give you the right amount of pleasure. These big ones, girl, I just think you're just weird as fuck. I think that's some type of weird, fucked up mental dilemma there. I need a big one. If it's not 12, I'm not doing it. You all loose bitch.
You maybe remember that one time we were in this hair salon in New York. And so this lady, she's talking and she's Colombian. And she's like, girl, I used to say, I love him big. I love him big. And I got me this, I don't remember if she's a Puerto Rican or Dominican. And he had, girl, he had a massacre tool. And she's like, girl, I realized that, yeah, sometimes you have to be conscious. I love him so much, but girl, he gave me like some uterus problem. Like, yeah.
I'm telling you, I know, like I've known people who were like, girl, I couldn't, it was so good, but girl, my period is heavier. And I'm just like, I mean, could it be the horse dicks that you like inside of you? Like, I mean, girl, like you're not like that. That's why I said a lot of shit is based off of fetishes, and people don't know that. You know, I know a lot about fetishes. A lot of people are into interracials because they have a fetish for certain species or racial classification of people. Certain people are into body types because they're into certain fetishes. Like a lot of shit stems from fetishes and not actual true love. That's why you got to really ask yourself, bitch, do you really want me or you want what you think I can offer? Because, bitch, if that's the case, give me my money. We can both play each other. Ow. Yeah.
No, and Queen of Plazas, is that where you get a fetish of people putting hands inside you? When I was talking about the frogs and this type of animals, nobody's putting them inside. They make him grow inside you through magic and rituals. Like they make this happen, but it's like nothing. They're putting a frog inside your pussy. Yeah.
But oh my God, Queen of Plants, how do you remember that fetish? That's like a fetish. That's like the fetish from the 90s. Queen of Plants wasn't even born then. Girl, that's like a fetish from the 90s, honey. When the football players used to put the hamster inside their booty hole. One of the football players got exposed for it. And I don't know what that would do. Ooh, girl, like that booty hole play with his shit. Girl, we know exactly what's going on. Oh my God, girl, I gotta tell you something. Something I saw on. Wait, I can send it here. Bitch, look that up. Wow. I was watching something and the person mentioned it and I said, let me see if that's still around. And it popped up, girl, hello? People don't think about that at all. No, that's right. Yeah, some people bite off more than they can chew. And I say that too. Sex is not supposed to be recreational. And I think that's where people got it fucked up at. Sex was done religiously, okay? Either to procreate children or procreate situations. That's it. So you would have sex to pull people's energy. You would have sex to fuck people up. You would have sex to give people life, or you have sex to make a baby. But you don't have sex because you're horny and you want to fuck. Like, girl, that's why you have hands and shit. But like I said, a lot of people don't know that. So that's why in my mind, I'm like, you have to take responsibility. Once you say consensually, I want to have intimate relations with people, you have to say, whatever comes out of this, I take full responsibility for. You have unprotected sex, you got to take responsibility for getting HIV and AIDS. You get unprotected sex, you got to worry about getting gonorrhea and syphilis. You got to worry about that. Get corona too. You touching on shit and doing all this shit, you have to take responsibility for that, sis. Anybody on the nobody can say, oh, that's so sad. No, she did that, sis. She should have used her own mind. He should have used his mind. I didn't want to have a baby with you. Then why the fuck you fucking her then? Because they got a 3D pussy for $21, girl, that feels just like a real pussy and a real booty hole. Not to really go into that, but they do. It feels real. It feels fucking real. So you so horny, get that shit. But now you got, oh my God, I got to burn. Please feel sorry for me because I'm burning right now. I'm so sorry for you, girl. You put it in the wrong person. That's what you get, bitch. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ancestral bruJa, for pulling into that. Richard Gere and the Gerbil rumor. What you know about that, Tritonic? I know that's right. The Gerbil and the booty hole. How do you even get that thing up in there? What did you relax yourself and just, ooh, how do you do that? Girl, how do you think they got a Gerbil in a booty hole?
Yeah, you have to learn your own body. Like Shamika said, yeah, there's not.
Someone think they can hang with big dicks can't if your pussy is not right. And Shamika, they have a test called, oh shit, what is the test called? Where you can know the depth of your vagina. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like it's actual, you can actually take this test to know the depth. Okay, this has a measurement on it. Okay, it looks like a suppository inserter. And you go in and you say, okay, because even women, a lot of women have to get cesarean sections when they have babies because their birth canal, which is their vagina canal, is not wide enough. It will not open wide enough because it's not long enough. So, bitch, at the end of the day, or sometimes it's too long. So at the end of the day, honey, you have to get it cut open from your abdomen to pull the baby out. So that's another way of knowing. Girl, know your depth, know your body. If you know you can't handle it, don't handle it. If it's a fetish, it's fine. We all have fetishes. I have fetishes too. I'm sure Julie Jolie have fetishes. But we're, girl, we know what we're going to put inside of us and what we're not going to put inside of us. Honey, I know that. I know that, girl. I don't want no hemorrhoids. I don't want my ass gaped open, honey. I want to fart. You hear, honey, I want to, girl, hello? I want to still feel that tightness, honey. I want to be able to hold, I got to go to the restroom. I got to rush home. I don't want to be in my car. All of a sudden, girl, I think I'm passing gas and I'm shitting everywhere. No, ma'am. I'm not doing that. So you go out and play with her. Like I said, honey, go ahead. Go ahead. And even going into anal sex, if I may, your prostate, you have 2 finger widths from your anus. Okay? 2 finger widths from your anus is your prostate in the inside. So why do you need something that is this big? If it's 2 finger widths. Why you need something this big? And then you wonder why your booty hole's so spaced open. And when you spread it open, it looks like it's raw. And then you have an odor to you, like, ooh, they took off. And honestly, they could get fistula. You know what fistula is? You know what fistula is?
To me?
Yes. Do you know what that is?
No.
It's literally an infection that, because the inside of your butt becomes so raw, it rubs so raw that, girl, it looks like relish. I kid you not. It looked like relish come out your booty hole. And it has a weird vinegar smell to it. It smells like vinegar. It's disgusting. I never have that, but I know people who have. So, bitch, like I said, go ahead and keep playing with those big dicks if you want to, and you can't handle that shit. Ladies and men, go ahead. Girl, ow. I'll stick with the small ones, honey. Come on, hemorrhoids. Oh, you must know. You must know about some hemorrhoids, Tritonic. Ooh, okay, that went pretty left really quickly. Anyway, so imagine taking Nigerian wee-wee. That's my fetish. I know. Oh, well, not all Nigerians are, no. Not all Nigerians are, man. Somebody that get too crazy have to wear diapers when they do. No, they do. No, they do. They do. And see, they don't know that. They don't know that. I'm telling you, honey. What did that girl say? She said soak in vinegar.
Is that real?
Yes, girl, it is real. Girl, look, girl. Matter of fact, when you go to your doctor, ask your doctor. Say, what are the long-term consequences of taking large objects in my anus? And they'll tell you, girl. Like your sphincter is a muscle. So it
No, I
becomes
mean, do you actually know someone that they use
that guy. Yeah, yeah. I was just gonna tell you,
diapers?
the guy who gave me that thing I just sent you, he's one of them. He's one of them. And then it turned into a diaper fetish where some guys like diapers. Like they like the adult baby stuff. And I'm like, girl, you're playing with it. Because that's your excuse, honey. That's your excuse. You like to play in diapers because your booty hole loose. Girl, when I tell you that, listen, I shouldn't get too graphic up in here, but I had a client that was playing like he was I was a dom session. He was playing like he was a virgin. And he said, I brought a fisting toy for you to stick at me. So you brought this big ass fist thing, right? And I was like, there's no way that he's going to get this up in him and he's a virgin. Bitch! When I tell you I took that thing and I, boom, nothing. There was no, oh my God, it's too tight. Move it. It was just like, oh yeah. I said, oh, hell no. I was so disturbed, girl. I was so traumatized that I said, I don't even want to think about none of that. Don't even talk about dildo. So I don't want to see no bottom shit. If I see bottom shit, I was so traumatic. I was so traumatized. I just said, whoa. So bitch, you get serious. Go and play with your booty hole if you want to. And you're going to be peeing on yourself too. Ladies out here that's taking these big ones too. It's going to fuck up your bladder. Your bladder is not too far. There's a thin line between your anus and your bladder, ladies. So you're out here taking these big dicks. Don't be over here and you piss on yourself. Don't be out here crying when you got a weak bladder, pissing on yourself and shit. Girl, hello. The walls are too weak. You got them destroyed, sis. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but like I said, get out. Okay. You have to naturally. Oh shit, Shamika. I know that's why Shamika. That means Shamika got some depths up in her. I know that's why Shamika. Clap for the depths. Clap for the depths. Yes, honey. Clap for the depths. I know that's right. I know that's right. I know that's right, honey. She pushed all those children up out of her. Yes, honey. Bam. They said, bloop, come on in here. Sisters and queens, I'm not fetish shaming though. Listen, I'm not fetish shaming either. Listen, what you do is your tea. I've seen that rosebud shit. Jamaica, it's still such a big, it sure is. Come on in here, honey. It's okay why I be watching straight. My grandma gave birth to 16 children. Oh my God. I know that's right. Your grandmother also, well, I know that's right. Yes, honey. I think my grandmother had cesarean sections. Yeah, I think she had some cesareans. I think she gave birth to some of her kids. I think some of them were cesarean. Damn, that's a lot of kids. Oh my God. I guess, is there anything else you want to say? Julie, Joey, yeah, relish. Oh yeah, look like relish. Ugh.
Nothing. I just
Nothing.
really enjoyed that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess that finishes up this broadcast, you guys. We had a great conversation with the Amazonian witch herself. And like I said, I told her not to drop any TTTT, not too much, because people, I already feel like they kind of touching in a little bit when they look up Pombagira and shit. When they try to dig up that energy, I'm like, oh, they trying to get some of that tea. I already feel that anyway. So
yeah, it's like yeah, we can go deep in it, but the biggest thing is like try to not to give too many things on people, because it's not because I'm selfish. It's more because I want to just share the thing that is gonna help people.
yes.
Yeah, we're still in the era of confusion, and just giving things like that are gonna be like people like or giving spells or telling things like that are gonna be like, oh, I want to do that. I want, instead of the real thing. It is like you have to focus on the energy. You have to focus on you are not doing the things right if you're just focusing on one side of the spectrum. Like if you, I don't work with LGBT people, oh, I only work with females. I don't think the males are they have magic, good magic, or yeah. I was just, and like I said before, it's more about the lineage, the ancestry. You have to find your like if yeah, people can be. If I start telling spells and too many things like that, people is gonna focus on, oh, I want quick results with Amazonian or foreign magic. When the thing is like you can manifest things quicker if you find your own self, if you find your who you have to work with, and
You
what is
said it.
the path that was created for the universe and your soul.
For you.
Yeah, yeah. Like
For
a
you.
it's like I said it before. If you're doing your magic right, you might give the same message that someone else has gave before, but your words and your interpretation is gonna be different because in order to for something to be real, it's only you and the universe. It's not like me using the supreme energy and divine ordinary academy lingo on my magic, or the way that I do a reading, or the way I cast a spell. Yeah.
It's so weird that you say that we're in a confusion era because quarantine means a place of confusion. QUA means which way, where, how, why, what direction. I'm stuck. I don't know where I'm going. So that's what qua means. And then we have rantine, which is the process. So this is confirmation as well that they lock down everything in social in the world because they're confused. They don't know which way to go. They don't know how to do things. So let's shut it down so we get it together. So I wanted to point that out. And that's why I also saved Tritonic statement there, because he said deaths due to quarantine virus, they'll be looking up other way. It's so true. During this quarantine time, everybody are looking up for other options. They sure is. Hopefully in their marriages
No,
too.
and the craziest thing, um, a person that is still is scared or in fear or being alone, sleeping alone, or being by themselves, they are not ready for magic.
Wait.
If you tell me that she's or that someone is a witch, but she has to do magic with her husband, or she has to be all the time with her husband, magic ain't working.
Because your energy, like we're human and we're energetic beings and we're magnetism, so we will naturally mimic people who we're around all the time. That's why I can't have people in my space all the time, like face
Yeah,
to face.
it's nice to have someone. It's like
Right,
her
but
boyfriend, but my boyfriend lives in his own place, and
he's separate. You're not in the
he
same
doesn't
house.
have the money to take care of me.
Right.
Like in order to grow as a self, you need
A long time.
to enjoy a long time
And
and
then
individuality.
that's when you could join in with other people because you're your own individual self. Now you can add on to someone's group versus subtracting from. And I
That,
think that
that's what I said about the rituals that my witches do in the Amazon. They don't let you come in and join if you don't have your shit together. Because why? There's people that inconsciously they wanna learn from you, and they just think that the just me being there is good enough to pull that energy together when I am just draining them and my energy is not in the same level. It's gonna be instead of making the energy more powerful, there's gonna be a little hole that's gonna let the energy live somewhere. This getting that energy loose.
Exactly. That is the whole process. And even during that, because people want to talk about what covens used to do. Oh, if a person betrayed their coven, they would kill them. Well, let's give you facts. If you were mimicking other people in your coven, bitch, they exit your ass out. If they saw you as the weakest link, they exit you out because they said, bitch, hold up. We can't be carrying the weight of this bitch. Like you need to have your own individual power and it needs to be strong because if not, you are now subtracting from us because now as a group,
And like I said before, it's not just like there, like there's some cases where I got like like real sick because someone else's energy was lower and it was just draining me. But the other thing it is like let's say we're trying. So we're trying to let's say we're trying to do a ritual for prosperity or abundance, and someone else is not having the right mind or the right energy and is working with us at in the same level. You're gonna it's like we're a circle, and if little energy is not in the same level, we're gonna leave a hole that's gonna let all that energy go away.
that's why when I do groups, I always tell people only join these groups if you're there. If you need assistance, we have options, but only be in it collectively if you're there. If you're not there, it's going to be a problem. And now other people are going to say, oh, girl, I'm feeling slack. I got to pick up the slack. And that's not fair. That's not fair. So that is definitely correct. Yes, that's definitely correct. You have to be.
Yeah, and Kinga Shiva says, I found clarity in confusion. Well, that's part.
That's part of it.
That's part of it. It's like when I said individuality, is in a dual, in part of two. So two become one. So for you to have clarity, you have to be confused in a certain point. You have to want to clear that confusion. If you to find light, there's not to be some some darkness. For you to find good, there has to be some evil. It's just like that. It's there too, but they're in dual. It's individuality, but they're two.
There's both sides to a coin. It's like a quarter. There's one quarter, but you have heads and you have tails. Same exact thing. It's two sides to everything. And I always say that too. And that's like for some people too, they got to hit rock bottom before they know, oh shit, I'm fucking up. Because you can tell them all day long, girl, you need to get your life together. Fuck you. I'm going to smoke when I want to. I'm going to drink when I want to, bitch. Who the fuck you think you are? But now let them diagnose you with something and say, ooh, you got lymphoma. You got psoriasis of the liver. You got too much fat in your liver. Then you're going to start saying, I need a healing. Can someone heal me? You weren't listening when we were telling you, but you had to hit your rock bottom. So definitely, come on in here. Come on in here, Julie Joey. Oh, so staying in the dark waters are all for a reason.
So staying in the dark waters are
I'm gonna cuss out.
What is dark waters?
I'm gonna cuss out.
You suck.
I'm gonna cuss out Queen of Sheba, King of Sheba. What the fuck is dark waters, King of Sheba?
Dark waters are all for a reason.
I think he's thinking metaphors. I think he's saying staying in that space, staying in the dark is all for a reason. Come out when you're ready.
Yeah, I keep saying you find your place, but that doesn't mean that you are in the wrong place or you are in the right place. So if you're, I am taking it serious because I don't know what dark waters mean. Like if you are in the dark waters, that dark water is gonna feed from something different from it. So it's gonna make a balance. Everything is balance.
Yes, everything creates a balance. Like you have winter and you have summer, the complete opposite of each other. You have spring, you have fall, the intermediate
Yeah,
seasons. You have black, you have white, you have tall, you have
yeah,
short.
it's like you have winter and you have the summer. The winter lacks the sun and the summer creates the cold, the refreshment. The spring is when there's the flowers grow, and the other one is when they fall. So it's falling and rising,
Yes.
lacking and
Oh, I spelled that wrong. Oh, okay.
I don't know how to what is the translation, but summer in summer, no, spring and fall are that falling and rising, and
Yes.
summer and winter is lacking and giving, something like that.
Yes, yes, no, that's so true. And the Queen of Pine said, not everything can be explained by science. I think people run to science because they're scared of the unknown. So true. So true. Yes. No,
But
Pele.
people is more scared of control. People is more scared of not having the control of things. So science was a way to say, I want to have the control of things. So I want to have the control of giving birth. I want to have the control of when I'm gonna get sick and when I'm gonna get over it. So science is more like a way to have the control for things they don't know the reasons or yeah.
Exactly. I need to know for sure. Kind of like too, where people check on their work, like, yeah, I need to know for sure. And I need to know for sure. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so the scientists are the ones that are gonna be like, I have to see to believe. But then we're living this quarantine because of that. Because we have to see to believe. They were not believing before they saw it.
You said it. This proves it. Cause girl, we know, honey. You had motherfuckers licking the toilets, thought they weren't gonna get it, and all of a sudden they got it, and they on Instagram live and shit. You guys, I have corona, and it's like click, get block. Bye, bitch. I don't give a fuck about that. Bye, girl. Girl, oh well. They better not give you a respirator either. Matter of fact, I need to find out where the hospital that motherfucker's at so I can tell the hospital, if you give that motherfucker a respirator, bitch, I'm coming to the hospital. I'm unplugging the bitch. Ow! I said it. If you cut, ow. You remember the boy that was licking that damn toilet? You remember that boy? He did the video. Well, you probably remember. A boy did a video of him going to the public bathroom. He
Oh
licking his
yeah, I saw that video.
and all of a sudden he gets corona and he's begging, and it's just like, y'all better not
You
get
got it?
yeah, he got it, girl. Yes. Even the other girl who was mimicking. Oh, they probably got corona because they were all gay. Oh, the coronavirus is just a gay disease. Only gay people get it. Look at all these fags. And all of a sudden, girl, she gets it.
Oh,
She make a GoFundMe account. She makes a GoFundMe account. You guys, I've tested positive. She's giving her fucked up little story. I felt fine. And just one day I lost my appetite and I started eating and I started feeling very nauseous. And my mom said, go get tested. And I go in and they test me and they found out that I'm positive for COVID-19. Anything will help you guys. Bitch, please. I wish I could comment and say, girl, bye, and give her ass 50 cents as a donation. Take this last 50 cents because you got a 50% chance of surviving this shit, girl. Take that last 50 cent, girl, and hopefully you get your mind right. Because now what that mean? You gay secretly? Because you got it now. You gay? You secretly gay, girl? Because usually the ones like that anyway that be carpet munching underneath anyway. She probably had one of my sisters down there in Florida. Yeah. Oh yes, honey. Truth always come out. Playing with these you licking toilet stalls and shit, but you won't do nothing. Oh, girl, I'm disturbed. It's Pele, you at what? Pele, you a what? I mean, it's Pele, you a, I don't know what that is. Come on in here. You are. Yoruba? Yes, he is King Sheba. It's the tribe. That's the question. Wait a minute. Wait. I think that I think that King She was talking about, unless King She was talking about an actual person. I think King She was talking about the Polynesian fire energy. I don't. Yeah, no, that's not Jewish. TC, no, I'm talking about. Okay, y'all. Listen, I think that's it. Try said something about an after chat. I don't know what the after chat will be about, but I think that's it. Into our next little video. You'll lick the toilet, then you'll lick anything. I said that too, Triton. That's what I said. The people who have corona, I want to know if there's something underlying. Like, did you have something you didn't know you had? And that's how you test, and the corona brought it out? Because I think corona is an amplifier. Like, something you had, it's laying dormant, and the corona pulls it up. So, yes, I think that if you licking toilet stall, girl, that means you sucking dick that you shouldn't be sucking on. That means you, oh, it smells fishy, but I'll still do it. Because you know there's guys out there that do that. They'll lick a poom poom even if it's not clean. And I remember I had to block a man on that. Talk about he eats people when he red wing people and shit. Block, delete, ban. Then he made another account trying to hit me up 2 days ago. Honey, you're STD corona walking. Honey, you're not even going to kiss my hand. Corona lives on surfaces, boo-boo. You know, I carry my sprays and shit with me. Don't get it twisted. But, bitch, you never know. Bitch.
Blocker.
Blocker. Block. Bitch, please. I did that shit quick, too. I blocked his ass on Snap. I blocked his ass on Kick. And I blocked his ass on that website. And he made another account talk about some, hey, is something going on with these apps? No, bitch, you got blocked. Ain't nothing going on with these apps, bitch. I blocked your ass. That's what's going on. I blocked you. Weird ass. A lot of people doing stupid shit talking about I am scared of corona. No, they're not. They're not that scared. As Sister Rich said, when she went to the store, people walk around without a mask on. They're not that scared. Touching on doors and shit, doing this shit. Honey, I don't even want you on me. Keep your distance. I told you I almost Molly walked up, it was an older woman, but she knew what she was doing because she did it on purpose. She see the line and she stepped over the line right by me. Like, okay, girl. Okay, girl. Even if I sniffle while I'm in here, bitch, I'm dragging your ass out this damn store. And I said it. I'm dragging you out. Because, bitch, corona's deadly. Bitch. Let me stop. And after chat. I know that's right. Hot dog water. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Listen, I said it. Well, I guess that's it. Spitting in food and licking on shit. Stupid ass people need to go to mental institution. Or they need to be sentenced to jail. You know, Shamika, in I think, oh, shit. Is it Texas? One of these states, they don't care. If you got AIDS and you don't tell people, you don't have to disclose it. But if they get it, you could be charged. But I think it is Texas. Texas, they don't have to tell you that they have it. But if they give it to you, then they could be charged. Okay, Arizona is part of the state too.
I think they were saying that if they find people or something like that, if they find that you have corona and you're walking outside, that you get fined $500, something like that in New York.
That's not enough, bitch. You need to be locked up for murder, attempted murder. No, for real. Like if you know you got coronavirus and you out here licking on poles and you rubbing shit down, like the guy said he tested positive and he licked his hand and rubbed on the pole, right there, you're going to fucking prison, bitch. You're going to prison and give his ass an electric chair. Better yet, inject him with corona again. We won't know. We won't care.
Well, but it says no. It says it's pretty obvious. Once you get it, it's not like you have to test again.
We don't even know who have corona, girl. So if they lethally inject these motherfuckers with the virus to knock them out, we wouldn't care. We'll just look at it as they passed away from the corona.
Well, Idris Elba has it.
Oh, I think he's lying, and his wife do too.
Yeah.
And they got so lucky that none of them have the signs of it. Well, I tested positive and I wanted to be there for my husband. I wanted to comment so bad, but Oprah wouldn't let me comment. It was on Oprah. It was on the Oprah link, where he was interviewing. They were talking to Oprah about it. Bitch, they wouldn't let me comment. But I want to say, bitch, you a motherfucking lie. Now you got it. You might have something else going on. There might be some type of yeast infection going on. Let us see.
Yeah, I'm not scared, but at the same time, it is like, why do you want to spread it?
California decriminalized giving HIV. Wait, that means California won't put you in jail if you giving somebody HIV? California made it to where it's not legal to give someone HIV. Bitch, it's not legal for me to bear make your ass neither. I wish I listen. See, this is why I don't fuck. This is why I don't do it. I don't. I'm very picky. You know, Julie Joe, we talk about stuff, and I won't say what we talk about, but one of the things that I said, that's why I'm a little afraid to do group shit because I'm afraid that somebody might have something. They might have, trichomonas or, something else going on. And then we're just having this fun. All of a sudden I'm burning, itching. What's going on? And then I'm a hypochondriac anyway. So if my throat start itching, it could be allergies, but I'm like, oh my God, I got something. Oh my God, they gave me something. I'm going down to Planned Parenthood because they get you in quick and say, test me for everything, honey. And if I get, girl, the motherfuckers get buried. I said it, bitch. He getting buried alive. He getting buried alive, honey. I'll take his ass out. They ain't play. Hey, chlamydia too, bitch. That's deadly to me because once you get it, bitch, your system is open to it again. All that shit. Y'all better get it together. Bitch, please. I'm sauteing your ass up. And what I might do too is I might get you some of this shit too because I made a gallon of this shit right here. So I'll open you up with this shit right here because this shit opens you up all the way, sis. And then I'm gonna saute your ass up with this, girl. And then you know what else I'm gonna do too? You know the video where they had the pit bull that was eating the man's stuff up? Y'all see that video where the man was molesting children and the pit bull was eating his shit? I want to do the exact same shit, bitch. Saute his ass up. Go over there to my uncle's house, honey. He got a dog named Cujo who don't like nobody, bitch. He eats through metal and shit too.
Yeah, like I don't know why I started watching a show that
I'm standing live on YouTube. I don't give a fuck about that.
The Lion King on
What they do?
On Netflix. Girl, this woman is like she fed her husband to the tigers and lion.
What happened to her?
She became a millionaire.
Wait a minute. To give somebody HIV is a misdemeanor. Let me girl. I need to see results. Listen, if that's discrimination, oh well. I need to see papers of everybody. If you're a friend of mine, Julie, you got some papers. I need to see your papers. Even if you're friends of mine, I need to see your papers. I need to make sure you're not going around with this virus. And if you got HIV, that's fine, bitch. I'm putting a chastity belt on because you're not gonna rape me and give me none of that shit. Because bitch, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to jail for murder. I'm going to jail for murder. Not saying you're gonna rape me, Julie. I'm just saying I'm going to jail for murder, bitch.
That's okay. We can go get tested together.
Yeah, that's right, girl. We're gonna get tested together, bitch. Yep. As soon as this shit clear up. Yeah, girl, because I ain't going to no clinic or nothing right now.
Yeah, you get it. You're going to get help, and then you get work.
Right. They said, ma'am, you don't have gonorrhea, you don't got syphilis, you don't got chlamydia, you don't got da.
But now you got corona.
oh God. Shamika said, do we think that the government caused the coronavirus?
That's been talk already.
Yeah.
Yeah, we shouldn't be talking about that.
Yeah, we know. No, that's something that we don't talk about really publicly because Julie, they coming for you, girl. You you got a VPN on, girl?
I don't have a YouTube channel.
Oh, okay, girl. Don't do it. Yeah, precaution of the corona. Right. I'm not scared either, but I will put a mask on. And I really put mask on to let people know to keep their distance from me. Not because I don't want to get it, but it's more so keep your distance, bruh. When people don't give a fuck, they'll still get up on you. Like, bitch, I should just take this off and cough just to just to scare you.
No, like, that's what I did. When did I go to the store? One of these, like, I think it was 2 days ago. I went looking like I was this someone sick with a weird disease, and people was not wearing masks or anything. But I did it with that purpose. Like, if people think that you are sick, people feel like gross or disgusted to be around you.
Trintonic said that YouTube will block your video for saying Corona.
I heard that before. That's why I said I'm not talking about it.
But they won't block your video if you call a transgendered a man. You know what I mean? They won't block your video if you call a woman a bitch. Or call a Hispanic immigrants. I mean, like, really? Like, YouTube better get their shit together. What is the other one they said to go on? I applied to get on the other one, too. I'm going to be on that one. I think it's on here, too, the broadcast on there. I'm going to get on that one, too. Right, Shamika? Nasty not doing it. I know that's right, y'all. Listen, you guys, we're going to go. I may come back. I don't know, but I got to get into some tea, y'all. I got to get into some tea. And okay, there you go. That's her final words, honey. This is our special guest, Queen of the Amazons. And she shared with you guys a little bit of the jungle magic stuff. And before we go, Julie, I just want to say one thing to you.
That is why you fail.
There you go. Hello.
What?
You suck.
There you go. Maybe you heard that one clear.
He says I suck.
Thank you all so much for coming in there, honey. Ow, ow, ow. Yes, Julie. Thank you, honey. And yes, y'all. Hope y'all have a good night. I don't know. Maybe I might come after we end this and do a little something. Who knows? Anyway. Bye, everybody. Love and light. Look. He think, look, when I listen, I say I'm finna go. He think we're going somewhere. Look at him. He's just like, oh, bitch, we going somewhere. We ain't going nowhere. We're going nowhere, honey. We ain't going no motherfucking way. You gonna lay your ass right here. Yes, blessings all. That's right. Come on in here. Yes, honey. Yes. Oh, I know. Just saying. Bye, everybody. Bye.